you're not listening to me. You are sitting there, but you're not listening. Officer, I'm sorry, what's your name?
I'm Sergeant Booth.
Ah, Sergeant Booth. Jack Finelli is not a criminal.
You can tell the judge when he gets to night court.
Well, as I've explained, I'd like to get him out of here now this afternoon. I don't want him locked up until tonight.
I know, he just lost his wife. He's very upset.
Well, whatever he's done, what I'm trying to explain...
The charge is assault, disturbing the peace.
Ah, that's crazy. All he did is slug the guy. And Ed Vinny had it coming.
Mr. Finelli is a prominent citizen. He's also a resident of New York City. Now, I don't understand why he can't be released at his own recognizance. I promise you, he'll be in court when his case shows up.
Tell the judge when he gets to night court.
Jumbo, do you have a dime?
Sure.
Thanks.
What do you have to do to get a break around here? No room,
Doesn't hurt.
Frank Ryan.
Hi, it's me. Finelli got in a fight. We're at the 27th precinct. You still know somebody down here?
One or two, yeah. Do you think I could be of some help?
Yeah, I'd like to get him out of here. But almost more important than that, maybe you can do something about a certain sergeant?
I can't tell you now, but I will see to it.
Mr. Mayo,
Yes, Kim.
the cast still hasn't gotten any car fare or food money.
Well, we're waiting for a deposit to be cleared, but it'll be taken care of.
Some of the kids really need that money, Mr. Mayo.
Ted?
And my friend, Dr. Bolak, invested $1,000 in the show specifically so we get our car fare and food money. I don't understand why we're not being paid.
Young lady, why don't you concentrate on your performance and leave the producing to me?
Dr. Bolak's check said right on the face of it that it was to be used for expense money for the cast.
And that's exactly what it's going to be spent for.
But when? You already owe us for 3 weeks.
When I decide to pay it.
You mean whenever you want? Like maybe tomorrow or next week? Or maybe never at all?
I assume that you don't mean that the way it sounds, but if you're questioning my word...
I'm not questioning your word. My only intention was to ask you when you're going to pay us, but you're evading.
If you're not happy in your part...
I'm very happy in my part.
Then that's where you should be spending your energies.
Aren't you even going to answer my question?
Oh, you want an answer? I'll give you an answer. You're fired.
Fired?
We don't have an understudy. I don't want to make any changes, Ted. If she goes, I go.
Now, who's talking about her going? I mean, I was joking. You knew I was joking, didn't you?
Oh, I wasn't sure.
Look, I understand. You feel that you're speaking for other people in the cast as well as yourself. So why don't I speak to you as if I had the whole cast here?
All right.
Good. Now, we're going to have a beautiful performance, a beautiful production. A far better production, I think, than most people would expect. This production has a real chance for success, and that's going to do good for everyone, for the cast, for the director.
But...
No buts about it. This is more than a showcase. I am negotiating now to move to a bigger theater uptown, so there's nothing to worry about. What we need right now is hard work and total dedication to the project.
And then what about our money?
All right, I'll leave right now to take care of that detail. Chester, will you take another look through the costume budget? We may have to cut something back.
What's he mean, cutting back on the costume budget? We don't even have a costume budget.
That's just his way of saying he isn't going to pay us.
Spending money is not one of Ted's favorite pastimes.
Isn't there anything you can do?
No. If I go to the union, they'll close us down.
Couldn't you just threaten to go to the union?
If I go to Ted, he'll know I'm bluffing. He's depending on the cast to not make any trouble.
Because it's a showcase?
Mm-hmm. You got it.
Well, I know somebody who's going to make plenty of trouble. He gave us the money for the cast to use in the first place, and obviously it's being spent on something else.
Dr. Bullock.
Hi, it's me.
Oh, hi, Kim. How's rehearsal?
Oh, so-so. Listen, the producer down here is turning out to be a real rat. I really need to see you.
Okay.
How about now? I'm done here. I can meet you at your apartment in half an hour.
Actually, I was thinking about going out for a bite to eat.
Well, that's okay. I'll fix you something.
You know Greenberg's Delicatessen on the corner?
Sure.
Why don't we meet there?
Yeah, well, okay. That'll be fine then. I'll see you then.
You don't waste any time, do you?
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's not getting my own way. And right at this moment, I don't feel like I'm getting my own way about anything at all. I will. I will.
Like I just caught you. Delia here?
Yeah, she's upstairs, just heading in to pick up Siobhan at her folks' place.
Please remember me to your father-in-law.
Maybe I won't.
I'm about to make a business offer to Delia.
Good. I'm not too happy with the present location.
Well, we can make other arrangements. I had a conversation with Delia's broker. We came to an understanding.
I bet you did.
But that's only half the story. Delia's unhappy about her husband, too.
Yeah, I know.
I wonder if it'd be a good idea for me to have a talk with him about taking her back.
No, Tizo.
You don't think that would be a good idea?
Delia wouldn't want you to, and it wouldn't do any good anyway.
You sure?
Yeah.
Well, you know about women. I won't argue with you, Joey. Oh, here's Delia.
Hi. What am I missing?
I'm just going into town to pick up Siobhan.
Would you like a little company until they come back?
Sure, I'd like that.
Okay, I'll see you later then. So long,
Bye.
Tizo. Bye, Dave.
Bye, Joey. You're wearing the pendant I gave you.
Well, sure. I feel like it's sort of a good luck charm. Since you gave it to me, things have gotten better.
I'm glad you feel that way, because there's something else I'd like to do for you.
What's that?
Hire you, after a fashion.
Hire me?
Yes, you've got a lot of experience at the Ryan's bar. And with your class and your intelligence, I think you'd be a natural for the restaurant business.
Oh, sure, I know I would. You know, sometimes when I'm at Ryan's and I get mad at Johnny, I think about opening up a place right across the street and putting him out of business.
Well, I wasn't thinking of putting Mr. Ryan out of business.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that. I just meant that sometimes I dream of having a place like Ryan's of my own.
Ryan's, a corner bar, that's small time.
Small time?
Yes, I was thinking of something much more classy. Something I wanted to go into for many years. But I couldn't because of my reputation and because I didn't have the right partner.
A partner?
Yes, somebody who would be the ostensible owner of the place, but I would be the...
Silent partner.
Exactly. Does that bother you?
No.
Well, my idea is to have a really classy place that caters to the New York theatrical and sports world. You know, lots of celebrities and glamour.
Wow.
I'll put up the money. My accountants will take care of the books. But we will let you handle the staff and the decorations. We'll leave that all to you. But maybe we will discuss the the menu between us.
Oh, of course. You're such a good cook yourself.
Well, as a silent partner, I couldn't be instructing the chefs in the kitchen. But we'll set it up so that you can pass the word along. And I will be one of our best customers.
So, this is so exciting.
Well, there's one other important thing, and this affects both you and me. I have to be the most silent of silent partners. Nobody, including Siobhan and Joey, should know about this. It's a strictly legitimate business, but the police and the feds will be on top of us if they find out that I have anything to do with it.
But how would I explain my suddenly owning a fancy restaurant? Unless I said that I still had a little bit of money in commodities and...
And your commodities took a turn for the better.
Right.
You made a killing, and then you wanted to go into something less risky.
Yeah. Yeah. But Tiso,
Yeah?
there really isn't anything illegal about this, is there?
Absolutely not. A business venture. You would be there supervising it all the time. A profitable restaurant. And you would be getting 25% of the profits. Well?
Oh. Well. Ooh. I always like to follow my instincts. And my instincts about this are just great.
A deal?
When are we going to start?
I'll start looking for a suitable place tomorrow.
Why is it when you give a man a badge, all you get back is arrogance?
It's the system. Jack writes about it all the time.
Oh, well, I hope he does such a column about this.
All right, Jim. How are you? Jumbo?
Good to see you.
Dominic. How are you?
Hey,
Come on over.
will you look who the cat dragged in? How you doing, Senator?
Oh, no, counselor.
Hey, listen, I know you were telling the truth about all that other stuff, and you're still a senator in my book, and a damn good one.
Thank you. You've met my friends, Jillian Coleridge, Jumbo Marino?
Yeah, sure. They're worried about the newspaper man we got inside. He's not a friend of yours, too.
Dominic, he's my brother-in-law. Or at least he was.
Your sister was his wife? Oh, gosh, I'm sorry.
Miss Coleridge is my legal partner, and our law firm is representing Jack. And we'll be happy to guarantee that he'll be in court whenever he's wanted.
Yeah, sure. Let me see what I can do.
Thanks, Dom.
Another illustration that it isn't what you know.
But who you know?
We went through the police academy together.
I never had a cop for a friend.
Well, you have one now, then, Jumbo.
Thanks,
At least an ex-cop.
Thanks, Frank.
What did Jack do, anyway?
Well, it seems that he spent the afternoon in the Gennaro Social Club drinking.
And looking for trouble.
So Jumbo called Maeve, see if maybe she could talk him around. She wasn't home, so I thought maybe I could help out. By the time I got there, he was ready to pick a fight.
And he slugged the guy.
Well, I guess we all know why.
Here he is.
Oh, great. There he is.
Hi, Don. How are you?
I'm okay. You responsible for getting me out of here?
Jill called me.
Thanks.
You all right? You feel okay?
Why should I feel bad? Vinny never laid a hand on me.
Come on, Jack.
What I'm trying to say is I don't want any sympathy.
You better keep an eye on him.
You got all your stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I've got a car outside. You want to go?
Where?
Well, I thought we'd go over to Ryan's, have a glass of beer, get something to eat.
I, for one, am starving.
Some of Maeve's home cooking? Why not?
Why not? Why? Look, I realize this is a good deed for today, but enough's enough.
Jack, all we're going to do is give you a ride home.
Your home, maybe. Not mine. I live at Wee Hawkins Street, remember?
Look, why can't we just all go and get something to eat together?
I'll tell you what, if you don't want to go to Ryan's, why don't we go to Greenberg's?
Sounds like a great idea.
I got a better idea. Just leave me alone. I don't want your concern. I don't need your moral support. And I certainly don't need your babysitting.
Jack, we don't need you jumping on us either.
Then don't condescend to me, Frank.
Finale, what the hell are you doing?
I'm getting the hell out of here. That's what I'm doing. Can I go?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Mr. Ryan here.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Ryan. Thank you, Mr. Ryan. Thank you, Mr. Ryan.
Jack,
okay.
Look, if you don't want to go, you don't have to. No one's going to force you.
You're right about that.
I'll try to keep up with him.
Hey, it's all right. You notice I went ahead and ordered anyway.
Get you something to eat?
Thanks. Did you believe I took the wrong subway and ended up in Astoria? I think I'm gonna have an egg salad sandwich on rye and some tea.
Okay.
With lemon, please. I was so mad when I got to the subway, I guess I just wasn't paying any attention.
Mad at your producer.
You invested $1,000 in this show, specifically so we'd get our car fare and food money, and we're not gonna get a penny of that.
Okay, now, are you absolutely sure about that?
I talked to him about it today, and I almost got myself fired. Thanks. Won't you go talk to him? He's gonna listen to you.
Frank?
Would you rather leave?
No, it's all right.
Cillian?
Hello, Seneca.
Oh, Frank?
Seneca?
Is that your wife? She's very beautiful. And that's Frank Ryan, isn't it?
In person.
He's pretty good looking. You don't like him much, do you?
No, not a lot.
Seems to me there are other places they could find to eat.
Oh, thank you. Well, I wasn't going to be chased away. Do you know who the girl was?
No. She does seem a little young for him, though.
Well, maybe she doesn't mind taking orders.
Well, anyway, as we were saying,
I was asking you to come down and speak to my producer.
Kim, I don't think that would be a good idea.
Why not?
Well, because see, I think the wise thing is for me to put a little distance between myself and between some of your problems.
Because of what happened on Christmas? Because of one little kiss on Christmas Day? Or maybe you figured out I'm not such a child after all, huh?
Both of those reasons apply.
Seneca, that doesn't have anything to do with the play. You got a $1,000 investment.
Which was an impulse and probably not a very wise one.
So now I'm on my own.
Not exactly. You have your mother. She certainly has all sorts of influence.
After all the fights that I've had with my mother about this production, you expect me to go tell her that I'm not getting paid?
Oh, you're right. You're right. She's probably not the most sympathetic person to consult.
Well, I have to have some help from someplace. Do you have any more ideas?
Well, you could consult an attorney.
lawyer. Maybe with a really good lawyer, I wouldn't have to bother you. Mr. Ryan? Hi, I'm Kimberly Harris, Ray Woodard's daughter. I'm sorry to intrude like this, but I have a desperate problem, and I really need legal guidance. It's for an off-Broadway play that I'm doing. Can you help me?
Well, I'll tell you what, why don't you come around to my office tomorrow morning about 9:30?
Thank you. I'll be there. I'm sorry for the interruption.
Do you think that's wise? I mean, giving Ray's daughter legal advice?
Well, I can at least hear what her problem is.
You told me to get myself a lawyer, and that is exactly what I did.
I wonder what that was all about.
A new original reality series on SoapNet. Mom and Dad are moving in for a financial intervention. It's a matter of life or debt. Bank of Mom and Dad. All new tonight at 10, only on SoapNet.